Hello and welcome to our game of War of the Burning Sky, an adventure path by EN Publishing. We are the Tuesday Knights, and my name is Justin. I am the GM for our game. Let's go through our players.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I play Myetharia, the High Elf Fighter Cleric.
Hey, I'm Cassie, and I play Winry, the Tabaxi monk.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I play Rev, the Halfling Thief.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I play Bryn, the half-orc cleric.
And I'm Rob. I play Jack, the high elf wizard. Reaching the end of the cave, the protectors of the past found themselves in the lush but abandoned city of Phorros Irrendra. Turning into a giant owl, Jack and Winry flew over the city. I should clarify, only Jack turned into an owl. Flew over the city before they were shot out of the sky by a well-placed arrow. The pair recovered and returned to the party, and the protectors of the past began their exploration of the lost city.
In doing so, the group approached a residence that appeared more lived in than the rest of them. They were making their way to this building. While most of them appeared dilapidated and deserted, you find one that looks like a family dwelling that clearly looks like it's been cared for recently. It's a round building with a walkway around its edges, and it boasts a sloped roof to shed the rain and falling leaves. It's on a single branch, the size of a normal tree that protrudes from the center of the roof, while a single door provides ingress, though several windows would be large enough to climb through if they weren't tightly shuttered. And as you guys were approaching this house along this walkway, from tree limb to tree limb, or from root to root, so to speak, it is at that point that we ended last time. What would you guys like to do?
At least taking my swords out and being wary.
Okay.
That doesn't seem very friendly, Myetharia. Maybe we should try to, knock on the door and just, hello.
Well, we can do that, but do you recall being shot out of the sky just a little bit ago? It wasn't very friendly either.
Yeah,
so,
that wasn't over here, though.
You're right, but I'm just being cautious, and this is how
I'm
taking my weapons out.
To Myetharia's point, we did just come out of a cave where monsters tried to kill us, and we showed up here and someone shot us out of the sky. So I'm going to summon Parallax. And I want to hold him at my belt at the side, point down like he belongs there, but so that he could easily be drawn if necessary.
Sure.
If you think about it, Winry, you always have your weapon out, so...
So I should go first.
Absolutely.
I'll go behind you.
Okay.
Bryn, why don't you come with me?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, are you stopping Jack from going with you?
No, in front.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
We're the friendliest looking pulling the punch.
And just the friendliest.
Okay, so we've got Winry, then Bryn, then Jack. Hold on a sec, Winry.
Then the two grumps behind us.
Yeah, well, are you guys coming with too? Do you care about order?
I can take the rear.
Red would want to hide.
So we have kind of this order roughly going up the pathway. It seems like Winry, Bryn, Jack, Rev, and then
I'd like to be next to. I'm gonna be next to Bryn.
Oh, you were next to Bryn.
Oh.
I want to be next to Winry.
Someone moved me.
Oh, but now I'm dangling off the edge.
Well, as you guys are heading across this bridge here, could I get everyone to make a perception check for me?
Heals.
Well,
I need other dice to roll with. Hold on.
Oh, I have a plus 0 to perception.
Ooh, very nice.
26.
14.
Very nice. So as you guys... Oh, jeez, Jack. I didn't even notice that you wedged yourself between all the squares there.
Yeah, I want to be closer to Winry.
As you guys are making your way across this this bridge here. Oh, I just grabbed one of you. I meant to grab all of you. You guys were moving. You make it about here before Bryn, you notice just with the very slightest of movement from just below the edge of the bridge, you catch a hint of like a boot or something, just for a briefest moment.
We should really come up with some code words, guys. I'll whisper. There's someone under the bridge.
You got a stage whisper so everyone can hear.
Under?
That's not a stage whisper.
They're coming under the bridge.
Under the bridge?
Yeah. I think there's something there.
I'll check it out.
Genuinely not sure what to do in this kind of situation.
Wait, I have an idea.
I do too. I can have Puck take a look.
Oh, you could do that. I was going to cast Fairy Fire.
As you guys start deliberating what's going to happen,
Yeah.
a whip comes flying out from below
Poopy pants.
and strikes towards you, Bryn. If we could, let's have everybody just roll initiative just to get timing on where everybody is in this order.
So no one can ever be friendly.
Yeah, let's just talk, man.
Nope. It's a 9.
It's a 10 for me.
I'm gonna be first again. Oh, who did I give? Hold up.
I think, Rev, you have 11-1, 11-7. Yes, Rev, you have advantage.
Ooh, 019.
019.
I saw that, yeah. Thanks, rolled.
I rolled a 10, Bryn rolled a 9.
I made myself go
is that with
away.
advantage, Rev? What is your
And
initiative?
Winry's gone.
Did you just
Gosh.
delete your token?
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Woman.
Please.
I didn't
doing
mean
there?
to.
She just deleted her turn.
Oh no. Done.
I didn't know you
No.
could do that.
She
I
deleted
guess she has
herself.
control over the
entirely.
token, so I guess.
I don't want
BRB.
control. That's only 25.
Oh,
25.
that is
Huh?
correct.
Yeah.
Well, as
Look, make sure.
Bryn is the only one who was not surprised by this.
Was it 25? Nice.
It was 24, but yes. So Myetharia, you missed it by 1, unfortunately. So the rest of you are surprised
I am
as
first.
this whip comes shooting up from below. And Bryn, it is towards you that this whip comes flying at. And it rolls a very healthy 30 to hit.
Oh my.
Holy shit.
Dealing 10 points of slashing damage. And I'd like for you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ruh-roh.
I gotta remember how to use this stuff.
Excuse me.
I don't want to do that. Just
I don't even know why I'm looking it up. It's +0. Good gracious. Okay, 16.
You are grappled by this whip as it wraps around you. Go ahead and make a constitution saving throw also.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't one of the Ruark friends have a whip?
Yeah, I think it's the
21.
Very nice. You feel this poison that's coating this whip to seep into you from the thorns, the barbs that are on it, but you're able to resist the effects of the actual poison itself. You are still... I'm going to put that on. I don't know. There's no good sign for grappled. Isn't that lovely? But you are still grappled by it. She will then kind of pull herself up from underneath the bridge, and you see this drow lady standing here right at the edge of the bridge as she's got the whip around you. And she'll take one step forward, and she said, "Let's dance, please. Let's have a little fun now." And then she tries to stab you with her rapier that she has in her other hand. 28 to hit.
cheese and crackers, Justin.
Deals 14 points of piercing damage. Oh wait, hold on.
I think you've still got her on the GM layer too, Justin.
Do I? I should have just moved her over.
I can see her.
You can see her? Oh, we just need to
Refresh.
So it deals 14 points of piercing damage, but because she is so fast, and because she is such a able rogue of a specific archetype, she also deals a lot more damage than that.
Oh no.
So she also deals 38 points of piercing damage from her sneak attack.
Oh, it hurts when it gets you, doesn't it?
It does. It's so nice when you can use it, but man.
That's hilarious.
She disengages, takes a few steps backwards across the bridge, hanging out at the end. She does actually release you from... Actually... just take one step backwards. Retaining you, grappled in the whip, and says, I know what you have come for, and we may be willing to talk, but first, let's have some fun.
She wants us to prove ourselves.
Bryn, it is you up next.
Show me what you got.
Show me what you've got.
Sort of collapse a little, like, in the whip. And then I, like, sigh out poison.
Oh.
And then...
Poison!
Oh, do I want to do this? She's a rogue.
You should make some more noise before you make a decision. Okay, there you go.
I think guidance and resistance should be bonus actions.
That's
all right.
An interesting choice. I will take
I'm
vendor
gonna
advisement.
try. Oh, I'm thinking something else. Okay, I'm gonna try fairy fire.
Okay.
I'll
Where are
do
you
it
centering it?
So it centering it like back behind her, so just the edge of it hits her, and none of us.
So like something like
It's a
I don't know,
20 foot. So
20-foot radius. So like that's a little too far, huh? So like this. That looks good.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. Just so it doesn't hit us, it doesn't. It's only going to be on her.
Okay.
So,
and that is.
Oh, I guess it does do dim. I guess it does do dim light, which is important to me. It's a Dex 19. So please roll low.
Okay. Dexterity.
We don't have reactions, right?
No, not on a surprise turn like this. No.
Then I can't help you.
I know.
Get this.
Just wanna make sure. Yes.
He's due for a bad roll. He rolled really high on me.
I rolled a 17 to save.
Yes!
Wow.
Yes, we all have advantage on attack rolls. You're welcome.
Damn.
Nice.
Wait.
No.
Wait, what?
Got a legendary resistance
No.
hanging out.
she does
shaking around.
not. Is this for saving throws? This is saving throws. Hold on. She has a benefit. 18. Still
All
hits.
right. Gosh, dang it, Justin. Okay, we all have advantage on attack rolls on her.
That's
Very
awesome.
nice.
And there is dim light.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one.
Like at a radius backwards, so we'll just... I'm the only one who needs dim light if I decide to fly.
Well, the
Okay.
whole area is technically dim light. The entire city is dim light.
Nice.
That's all I got. I can't
Okay.
move because I'm grappled, so yeah.
Well, the next thing that happens then is flying from the side is a second drow. This one from underneath the side over here comes flying across.
Was he in it when I cast it?
She was underneath and therefore was not in line of effect to the spell. But comes flying over here to the side towards
But
Jack.
each object in a 20-foot cube, it doesn't
It does
have
not
a
have
line of
spell
sight.
a line of effect because it is through an wall. You can't cast stuff through walls like that.
We've also talked about this.
All right, but I really want it.
I understand that. Unfortunately,
have all the difference.
Comes flying through from the side here, and with a two-bladed sword, like Darth Maul style sword,
She coming at me?
comes towards Jack.
What the fuck? I didn't do nothing.
She says,
Neither did I.
she says,
You're up front.
and you, Sunwalker, let's see you dance.
Ooh, I like that.
That is a 30 to hit.
You don't like that.
Yeah.
First one deals 10 points of slashing damage. Second attack is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deals
Eyes of
12
wizard.
points of slashing damage.
Let me see, what did I do here?
Third strike.
Oh, pish.
Deal 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Deals another 10 points of slashing damage.
That's enough.
Well, that
No,
is
thank
enough.
you.
That is as many attacks as she gets.
Yeah, I know. I told you.
Just kidding. As a bonus action, she attacks again.
She's a fighter! Ooh.
Justin is God. He's in a mood.
Got a bit of an asshole to him
18 to
tonight.
hit with the last one.
Yeah, I'm a wizard.
Just making sure. 9 more points of slashing damage with that last attack.
Poof.
And as they launch an initial salvo,
me.
Winry, you now see both of these drow women surrounding you. One flying, one grappling Bryn with the whip around her.
Can I
When it
move
was just one
here and
assailant,
not
I
be
wasn't
the
going to
fairy
say
fighter?
anything, Justin. Can you throw some battle music up?
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
Now
If
it's
it
a
was
battle.
just her, it's one thing, but if there's
Now
two
it's
of them,
a real battle, yeah.
now it's a scrap.
Yes.
Sorry,
I'm
Cassie.
gonna attack the one who has Bryn grappled.
Okay. You have advantage on all of these strikes because she
Yes.
has the fairy fire lit up around her.
19 to hit.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. 19 does hit.
All right.
10 bludgeoning.
You were trying to tickle
5
me.
cold.
As a reaction, she dodges partially out of the way of your first strike here, and therefore only takes half of the normal amount of damage as she uncannily dodges to the side.
Again? 30 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits.
11 damage.
All right, very nice.
4. 24, 25, 26 to hit.
That's it.
And then I'll add Stunning Strike to this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
16 damage.
Ooh, very nice. The last one. Natural 20 on the stunning strike.
Poo.
That works.
Thanks for clarifying. How far down is it, Justin?
To the ground from here?
Yeah.
It is about 40 feet to the ground.
Cheese and crackers.
They're big trees.
Does she climb up the whip using me as an anchor?
Yes, effectively. She was kind of hanging below, and then when she whipped around to the side, it wrapped itself around you, and she like swung with it, pulling on you to the side. Myetharia, it is you next.
Okay. So if I stand, is it possible to stand in this square? Like right next to Jack?
This one here?
Yeah.
You'd have to be able to fly
Yeah.
to make it to that square.
Shucks. Okay, cool.
She chose her defensive position intentionally.
She did, yeah. I'll let the magic users get her. I'm gonna run up and stand in front of Bryn. Swords drawn. And
Whip going like over your shoulder as you dive past Bryn.
Oh, I like it. Bonus action, I say Quillathe, and my blades light with fire, and I'm gonna try and hit her. For you, I'm good at dancing. Oh, that's not good.
With
It's only
advantage.
Oh, that's right.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank goodness for fairy fire. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yay!
Fairy fire. Doing work.
Fairy fire for the win. Oh, alright. D8. Oh, that's not fun. Okay, fire.
I did not write it down.
Alright, so. Oh, double the dice. Okay.
Oop, 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 oop. Started
For
scrolling around.
10 slashing damage and 14
Ooh.
fire damage.
Very nice.
Yeah. Second attack. Okay. Oh, I rolled a 19 2 times. So that's 30 to hit.
Does hit.
Excellent. That's 9 slashing damage and 9 fire damage.
Very nice.
Good measure, I try to hit her again. Alright, that's a 22 to hit.
Does hit.
Excellent.
While Becca's doing math really quick, there was the 3 people that were with Ruark. There was Ruark who had his sword. There was the drow that had a whip, and then wasn't there someone with the double-bladed sword like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right. That is 12 slashing, 4 fire. Last one.
Very nice. 3 solid strokes, though. And you can start to see a few lines of blood leading from these scalded sections beneath her armor. Instead of being afraid, though, she smiles and says, "You dance well for a Sunwalker."
Care to talk yet? Instead of your silly words.
Not quite yet.
Okay, that's my turn. And I'm just gonna stay there blocking Bryn. I can.
Go right there and attack with, or I'm going to use a bonus action to light up Grindel. So flicking the blade, it's going to alight, and I'm going to strike. Ooh, 19 though, because Myetharia.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
At first,
so 19 hits exactly.
Oh,
that's really cool.
Nice.
You rolled with advantage too?
That rocks.
Yes.
I did, yeah.
Good gracious, Ryan.
That's all that
7
training
and 3.
that Myetharia and Rev have been putting together. 41 damage. Oh wait, no, it's minus. No. -6, right?
Which should you light it up, fire or cold?
Fire. So that would be
So it'd be -5 then.
Still
Minus
not a
36.
small amount of damage.
36 points of damage.
Holy moly.
And
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah.
Well, we'll see you in the morning, Ma.
and I'll say,
Leaving early.
how's that for dancing? Let's see. It took me 15 feet to get there. I still have 15 feet. All right, then I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. On her turn, she kind of grits her teeth, smiling though, despite it. She then disengages in order to tumble her way past, rolling amongst
Fucking hell.
the group
No.
to the back. Swings with the whip, continues to attack with the whip, I should say, with Bryn here. And Bryn, this is a 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-mm.
It deals an additional 8 points of slashing as the whip kind of winds around you tighter, gripping you.
Whoa!
Oh shit! Damn it! 12.
And you find yourself paralyzed.
Oh fuck!
From the poison that seeps in, seizing up your body. As you are paralyzed, she then throws you off the bridge. And since you are paralyzed, you are unable to resist and make any dexterity saving throw to grab an edge.
But it's not water, right? Like,
it's ground below. But she does fall 40 feet to the ground below.
Yeah, so
while
I won't
paralyzed.
drown, but I'm taking damage.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall off the edge there and fall down 40 feet to the ground. The whip does release you at that point, in case you're curious, once she tosses you off. But she does still have her rapier in her other hand, which she will then stab Jack with from behind.
I'm
as
still
she has
paralyzed.
a friend adjacent, she does get benefit here. That is a 21 plus 12, 33 to hit. That probably hits. So Jack, if you would, make a Constitution saving throw as well.
I got it with a 21, but then I failed it with a 12, so I've got no advice for you.
Fortunately, all you do is roll a dice. Bad. 8.
You are also paralyzed.
Dope.
As the poison seeps into you.
I haven't wanted to play this game anyway.
Is it possible to use my shared burden for this?
Let me see. I haven't looked at that, honestly.
I know. I leveled up. This would be the first time using it for me.
Where is it on your sheet?
Channel Divinity.
A creature you can see takes damage. You are not a target of you. And use your reaction to redirect the damage and effects. Yes, you could. You, instead of Jack, you don't find yourself somehow taking damage. It's almost like the sword pierces you, but you don't feel it. And when it retracts out of you, you feel no different. Myetharia, unfortunately, you are instantly paralyzed. You don't get a saving throw on this since he failed it.
Wow. Jeez.
And instead, Myetharia, you find yourself taking 45 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that would have taken me down.
I can take
Was it
that.
a natural 20? Why was it so much?
Because
she has sneak attack.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, I can't do that again.
She does tumble further up the path a little bit after striking you. But that is the end of her turn at that point in time.
Am I still paralyzed?
You are.
No.
Until the end of your turn if you save. But Jack,
I'll be right back.
you got stabbed. You felt what should have been poison coursing through your bones. But instead, you find yourself unscathed, and it is your turn.
You're a grunt from Myetharia.
Yeah, just like,
I'm going to step back out of that meanie, the range of that meanie.
Oh, she will make an attack of opportunity against you.
Yep, I figured. I pulled the damage up because I'm just going to assume it hits.
She actually critically hits you.
Boy.
Interestingly enough. 13 points of slashing damage as you step away.
Oh, okay.
Not too bad, but still.
Still hurts, but I go, ah! And move into that position. And I say, we're not into games, let's just talk. And I'm going to reach my hand open like that and thrust it towards her, and a big white gloved hand flies out of my hand to wrap around her. I'm doing Bigby's hand, and I'm doing grasping hand. So I have to make a, let's see. I have to make a strength check to see if she gets grappled. I assume it's against her AC.
Come on now. Try dragging you
The hand
in.
attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature within 5 feet of it. Use the hand's strength score to resolve the grapple. Oh, probably it's just an attack roll with using the strength as the modifier. So that's plus 8, and I get
Sounds right.
advantage because she is medium or smaller.
That is correct.
26.
Very nice. You do grab her with the hand.
Okay. So she... Nope, I'm sorry. I want to do it against the other girl.
Oh. This one?
Piece of one.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's ouchy.
She does have some ouchie to her.
Justin, the hand is also large-sized.
Oh.
And then, as soon as that happens, like the hand grabs around her, I'm going to use a bonus action, and I'm going to move it 60 feet, just kind of over the open air. Like over here-ish.
So typically, okay, that's fine. Typically, when you have something grappled, you move at half speed. So I would say you move 30 feet, but that's still plenty to get her out there.
And up.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I just want to get her off of the bridge and kind of away from us. So my hand is still outstretched, like moving her in these positions. And I go, okay, let's talk. And I think that's it. Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Before I'm done, though, while I say that, I look over my shoulder down to see if Bryn is okay. She's down on the ground and not, but she's not moving, is she?
She is rigid, in fact.
Can you tell that she's not conscious?
I think you could tell that she's not unconscious and that she is unnaturally rigid, as
Her eyes
opposed
are
to
open?
limp.
Okay. Fair. That's it.
Well, it is her turn next, and therefore, at the end of your turn, unless you have something else to do somehow, you can make another Constitution saving throw against the paralysis effect.
Shake it off. Shake it off, Taylor Swift.
So the only thing that I can think of, which is what I was going to do, is my Twilight Sanctuary. I don't have to say, it doesn't say verbal.
It's a action, though, and you do not have actions while you're paralyzed.
But I can just think it, because I command it. Another con save?
Yes. Oh. No, you're good.
15?
That is a success.
Yes. Nice.
What I wanted to know was... You are incapacitated. Paralyzed concentration.
Oh, damn it, Justin.
Oh, that's a good question.
Incapacitated breaks concentration. So yes,
fairy fire.
The fairy fire is gone.
That's so sad.
Did you get advantage on your grab because she was medium? Okay, good.
No, I got advantage on that
spell. So that's good.
Yep.
Well, it did us good for that one round.
It did.
Can't have nice things because it's.
But you are no longer paralyzed, at least. But you do find yourself on the ground, 40 feet below this bridge, looking up at everybody else right now.
And hurting.
Yeah, you can talk now. So you're like, oh. Jeez.
On her turn, then next, this chick will fly around, continue to chase Jack around.
Hey, I'm right in your face, you.
You're near her, not quite in her face. And instead, we'll go and attack Jack some more.
Why
first
is she
one.
What I wanted to call her.
So she has these you're looking very closely. You can see these very small wings on her back, as though there's some item that she has that is allowing her flight.
Oh, we better kill her and get the item.
Yeah,
That'd be useful.
The first 2 strikes are both critical hits.
All right, I'm going to use my reaction to do Chronal Shift and make her re-roll one of those.
Okay. Let's see, 9, 20 to hit with that one then instead.
Okay.
Two
It hits, but it's not a crit.
Yep. The next one is 32 to hit.
I can't use my thing,
Nope.
can I?
You're paralyzed. You have no
Paralyzed.
actions or reactions.
Yeah.
And then
I
the
just
last
wanna
one,
check, you know?
29 to hit. So 3 hits and a crit with her 3
Yep.
strikes. I guess I
Wait,
should
you
make sure
said
she
4
doesn't down
things.
you first.
Does she have
Or
4?
sorry, with her
or-
4 strikes. Yep, sorry.
She's going to down me. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, maybe one of them will get redirected then. We'll see. First one, the critical strike is a 17 points of slashing.
Yeah.
Are you down already?
Oh boy. No.
Nope.
Okay.
She's got to roll real shitty to not knock me out.
7 slashing with the next one.
is
there?
that enough?
13
Still got
slashing
6.
with the next one.
That's it.
You had a what team?
And with the last one then, she will actually throw her dagger or her sword instead. And will chuck it towards Rev on the far side. And she rolls a not very good 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Hits you for 13 points of slashing damage, and as soon as it strikes into you, it swings backwards and swivels back into her hand.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
You can, yes. Actually,
Is it a melee attack?
it wasn't a melee attack.
It's a ranged attack.
I know, that's what I'm saying, is uncanny dodge and melee.
I was going to look that up. If it says weapon or melee specifically.
When an attacker hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack damage to you.
I would say yes then.
Yeah. It just says an attack, so I think that's pretty clear to me. But so what is that? 13, 7 or 6?
6. Yep.
This is part of the reason why I wanted Bigby's hand to hold her over open air, because as soon as I drop, concentration drops.
Oh, that's true.
And she's gonna just be in open air.
Oh.
She will
Whip ain't that
fall.
long.
At the start of her turn, she will fall to the ground.
Sweet. You're gonna have a friend.
I'm going back up.
Oh.
Goody.
But that is, I should drop you,
You should.
the end of her turn. She'll move one more step this way, just to... Actually, no, that's a terrible idea. She is flying. She's going to fly back out into the open air. Winry, it's your turn.
I will yell, stop, and then use 5, 10, 2 key points to reach her.
Okay.
Oh.
Then I use 2 key points per time I hit her.
Yes, per attack.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right?
Holy.
But to strike
a lot
from
of
20
KPs.
feet away each
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Okay. Not good. 8 plus 12.
That still hits. That's 20 to hit.
Pretty good.
14 bludgeoning. 4 cold.
Very nice.
And again. 4.
Go do that.
11 plus 12. 3. 9 plus 7.
16.
And
That's 2.
We'll do stunning. Again. 21 to hit.
That's it.
9 damage. And then that's stunning strike.
Okay. That is a 23 con save.
Boo.
The 7 key point round for you.
So much.
All set at that point?
Nope. Go to Jack.
Okay. Defensively move towards Jack. What you find when you look towards Jack is that he is not actually bleeding out at all. It is as though they have knocked him unconscious.
Don't want to kill us.
Interesting.
And you hear from the air behind you that you just struck. It says, quit, but we are having fun. And Myetharia, it is your turn next. You are stunned or paralyzed for your turn. So unless you have something for that, it will be a con saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay. I rolled a 14. I do have Indomitable, though. I could use.
I got it with a 15. A 12 was not good.
I'm gonna chance it. 14.
14 is a success, and therefore you are no longer paralyzed at the end of your turn.
Great. Cool.
You do get your reaction back.
Yes.
Rev, it is you up next, though.
Okay.
Rick.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to bonus action, stow Grindel, pull Wolfhound, and fire a bolt at this one.
All right, go for it.
$18 to hit. Precision strike.
Okay.
Let me see. I gotta roll it from here.
Oh yeah, because you know that doesn't hit.
23 to hit.
23 does hit.
All right, and it's no advantage, so it's just 10 damage.
10 points of piercing as the bolt sinks in, nonetheless.
And let's see here. I'm gonna move. Here. I think that's where. Yeah. All right, that's my turn.
All right, on her turn, Jack, can you roll 4d6 for me?
Oh.
Please, she fall down. He's letting you do
Fall
something.
down.
He's letting
Oh,
you do
thanks.
something.
These are effectively his damage, just delayed.
How much? 4?
4d6, yep.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, not bad. 15, 17.
Very nice. 17 points of damage as she clatters to the ground below. She lands prone, and therefore has spent half of her movement to stand. Then
Fuck you.
Suck up that movement.
she will move 20 feet. And then use her bonus action to dash.
Damn it!
And close ground with Bryn over here on the ground. Swinging in with both whip on the way in and then rapier upon arrival.
This is bad, guys.
This bitch. I don't like her.
That is 9 plus 12, 21 to hit with the first with the whip. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw first. Oh, that's the wrong die.
13.
13 is a failure. You are grappled by her. You take 7 points of slashing from the whip. As I click wrong things a second. Yes, that's what I thought. Upon becoming paralyzed, for her second attack, the rapier has advantage.
Wait, I didn't roll a con save.
Or, no, sorry. Upon, you can make the con save too. That's great. Upon becoming grappled, sorry, is what I meant to say.
Wow.
Oh shit, 14. So that's good. We're good.
14 is good. You are not paralyzed, at least. However, the rapier does swing in still for a 20 to hit.
Oh, yes. Okay, I thought that was the damage. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, it's going to be more than that for damage, because you are now with advantage, so she gets sneak attack.
Oh.
And therefore, she deals you 11 plus 31 is 42 points of piercing damage.
Plus 31, says he.
For the sneak attack part.
Ain't you got no, like,
Oh, wait, I'm up to 1!
You are at 1.
Yes! Yes!
Half-orc style.
Yeah.
Bryn's eyes flash as she looks faint, roll back in her head for a moment. She looks like she's about to fall, and then she regains her composure, regains her balance, striking a defensive pose. And that is the end of her turn. Unfortunately, you are still grappled by her, as the whip is wrapped around you. But Jack, it would be your turn. You don't have to make death saving throws because you are not actually bleeding out.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Go for it. Bryn, it will be your turn next with 1 hit point.
I can't do that because we're in Burning Sky.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, you could, but it wouldn't turn out well for you.
Okay.
You're like, bye, bitch. And then you just appear back down to the ground. She was thinking about doing Misty Step.
How does she look?
She looks pretty rough, honestly. Quite rough.
Fuck her up.
Do I hit?
Give her a dang old...
If I hit her, like, with a melee attack, is it at disadvantage?
No. Unless she's restrained.
No, you are just grappled, not restrained.
Then no. You just can't move. Do it! Do it!
But should I put my thing up?
No. Fuck her up!
Because if she hits me again, even if I have my temporary hit points, she's going to take me out.
He said she's real bad. Do that thing.
Oh, I could do that thing. That thing's a lot more than my mace.
Yeah, do it at a higher level too. Fuck her up.
Hey, thanks for pointing it out, sir.
You got it.
What do I want to do it at?
9th level.
Yeah, right.
I'm sick of your shit.
Well, she exploded.
3. At. All right, at 3rd level, I'm gonna do inflict wounds.
Oh.
What'd you think she was gonna do?
Getting a mace out.
Oh, spiritual weapon.
Yep. All right.
I can actually do it.
Do it. Let's see it.
Come on. Come on.
Yes. 26.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? D10. It's 5 D10s.
That should hopefully do it. Roll good now.
To reroll.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
Roll good now.
Come back now.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
One more.
Think you said get to reroll one?
30.
Holy.
Not reroll.
Minus, let's see. Minus 30. She is still upright.
Oh.
Fucking shit.
That sucks. can't reroll any of those?
No, I just had to roll 5. Why would I be able to re-roll them?
Because you said that right at the beginning.
No, I said I have 4. I need to roll 5.
Oh, I
I will
see.
have to roll 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I guess I don't want to take a potion because she's just going to take me out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Still, you bitch slapped the shit out of her.
Sure did.
I did slap her. I slapped her, and then the inflict wounds.
Slapped her so good.
Literal slap that saps her soul. Next turn, the other drow will swing into this position here. Rev ran away, but unfortunately for him, it doesn't prevent his character from getting a sword thrown at him repeatedly.
Oh no.
This.
I'll have to look up what his AC is potentially as I drop one of my
I think it's like 15 or something, maybe 14.
I thought it was 17.
I remember being surprised at how low it was.
Well, it's probably not 21, which is what the
Probably not.
lower of the two is so far. Rev, you got attacks coming at you. Rev, you got attacks coming at you. The lowest of them is a 17 to hit.
They all hit then.
All 4 of these swords come throwing towards you.
Holy.
Okay.
One of which actually was a critical hit.
And I will uncanny dodge that one.
Yep. Yeah, I should roll them individually
Goodness
so I
gracious,
can let you
Justin.
uncanny dodge the first one and not get the
I didn't even drop it everything.
Rolling crits.
Well,
That's crazy.
Just to be clear, you're not doing the plus 10 over AC crit thing, right?
No.
You're just rolling a lot of natural 20s.
No, actually, what I'm rolling is 18 to 20s because she is a champion, and therefore she has an enhanced critical range. So the first one deals 9 points of damage. It swings back to her hand. She throws it a second time for 13 points of damage. Back to her hand. This one was the critical. It deals 12 plus 5, 17. Halved is 8 points of slashing damage for the uncanny dodge from the critical.
Nice.
And the last one deals 7 points of slashing damage.
You can start to see several gashes. A couple of clean slices through the armor where blood is dripping.
Then she flies to the other side of the tree and says, "You will not win this ranged battle. This is what I do."
You pin her
Winry.
down.
It is you up next.
So if I move over here and I see the one down below,
You can.
I can see. Okay.
She is 40 feet below
Ooh.
you.
I was
This is
gonna.
This is great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were.
You jump straight down, landing next to her. I'm going to put you here because it's
and
easier to
take
not put you directly
no
under you.
damage.
You take no damage because you're a monk and there's no way I can roll enough damage to actually cause you to take damage.
Mhm.
You land on your feet
Crazy.
because you are both a monk and a cat, and therefore are in great position.
Oh. I'm gonna start beating her up.
Go for it.
Hope so. And Bryn looks so sad. That's good. 15 to hit. Nuh-uh.
It does not hit.
Nuh-uh.
So 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Well, 8 points is enough for her.
Yes.
How many
she
she
kind
have
of
left?
collapsed. She had
Yay.
7 points left.
Okay.
She kind of
I
collapses
rolled
to
a
one
2
knee,
on my last die.
holding her hands up in the air and says, "I yield. I yield." But Yvonnel does not yet.
I'm over
Don't
here.
worry.
And
It's
then
for fun.
It's, yep, real fun. And then I'm gonna have.
You don't even get to roll death saves, honey. You get to do nothing. Just eat your pistachios.
Yep, I'm just eating all the pistachios.
17 to hit.
What's your attack range? Because she's flying.
Oh.
She's 40 feet above you right now. If you wanted to try to climb the root, you could get halfway there. You could be 20 feet below her.
That's cheeky.
Which you can climb the
It's 3.
root for free, so to speak. But I did want to warn you that you'd have to climb your way up to here in order to be able to strike her from below with 2 key points each.
Does she look hurt?
She's been hit a couple of times, but not much yet.
Um.
Oh, Bryn, you are no longer grappled either, by the way. He releases the whip from you as well, as she is bowed out.
I'll hit her.
Those glass cannons.
Okay.
Man. Made me really miss a rogue.
1d6.
Does hit, for sure.
That's the first time that I've hit her this.
I think it's the first time you hit.
Hit. I already hit. 13.
Very nice.
That's it. These children.
Yeah, Chloe is up there again, of course.
Oh, sorry.
It's her
Myetharia.
party. She will cry if she wants to.
Yeah, right. Myetharia, it is you up next.
Can I jump
Take
down
out
to
her
her?
earrings.
She is at the level of the bridge.
Oh, she
Wait.
is. So I'd have to jump across to her, if anything.
Yes.
She's floating.
Yeah.
She fly.
Winry is
Fly.
20 feet below her on the root. On the root.
So
Yeah,
could
I
I
could
go
make
to
that
like
clearer,
the
I
terrace?
guess.
Could I go to the terrace over here and then I don't have my mouse engaged, so come on.
Over here.
Yeah, and then like jump down to that root area. Would I be able to hit her?
No, she's about 20 feet below or above the root.
Hell shoot. Okay.
Try to jump at her.
For my
You get your old buddy Jack up, and maybe he can do it.
So it would
Yeah,
allow
on
you
his
to
turn.
jump if you wanted to and like take attacks as you go past, but then you would still land 20 feet below afterwards.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. You would let me take all 3 of my action attacks
100%.
on her in the... Oh,
100%.
I am so doing it. Okay.
You're gonna do
Bonus
something
action.
awesome like that.
No. Bonus action, I say, Jack, get up. And, he's gonna heal.
Oh yeah!
Jack, get up. Oh,
You kick him.
max 2 4s. So, that is, 10 healing for you.
Wow.
And I back up just a step and
Oop, that was
lurch
10 damage.
myself off the bridge to her.
Right, take one
Wow.
step back, then come flying forward, jumping off like the rope railing of the bridge, swords flying through the air. Go ahead and make the attacks. Make all
Holy
3.
shit.
Far more dramatic than we need right now.
I would give her a hero point for that.
She already has inspiration, unfortunately. Otherwise, yeah, that's totally a hero point move. That is exactly what you get hero points for in Pathfinder.
That is a 23 to hit.
That's it.
First one. Oops, that was a D4. 12 slashing, 9 fire.
Very nice. 21.
Second attack is a 22 to hit.
Very nice.
Another 12 slashing and 4 fire.
Very nice.
Third attack. That is only a 19 to hit.
19 does
That
hit.
hits. Woo! Awesome.
I was going to use my inspiration if it didn't hit, so. 11 slashing and 8 fire.
Very nice. Huge damage rolls. You
How
do
does she
take
look?
5. She is hurting. She's definitely looking singed, a little bit of blood flowing as you've taken some solid strikes against her here.
Can I do my action surge? Oh, the the dirtiest look from
So you
my
know-
Do it.
Yes,
the
so I was gonna
dirtiest
say.
look.
So you know, it's feeling like it's stretching plausibility, but at the same time,
Fair,
yes,
fair.
you can. You can.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Who needs to be plausible in this when you swing the
it's
sword
very-
6 times as you fly past her in the air?
Technically, it's each
It's 2
sword
swords.
3 times.
Yeah.
It's yeah, exactly.
She just flips
Like-
them around so
Windmills.
they're like this, and she just goes like.
Just
Yes,
instead, she's
I mean,
climbing
it's
with them.
samurai.
She just does as
okay,
many prison stabs as she can on her way down.
Terrifying.
First one is a 28.
Very nice.
Oof. That is 8 slashing and 4 fire.
Ooh, a rough one there.
2 for each
Yes.
die. Oh, that is a 17 to hit.
You say that questioningly.
I am asking because if it doesn't hit, then I'll use my inspiration.
It does not hit.
Okay.
I did hit her. I did hit her, so it is probably a +1, right?
It's 19.
Did you hit her before my
Oh,
last
no,
Oh,
you
it
turn?
needs to be a
That's
19.
true. It'd be an
But 18
18
still
then,
doesn't hit.
and 18 does not
18?
hit still.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay, very nice.
No, I rolled a 6, so that's only gonna be a 17, well, 18, and again.
The exact same.
But 8.
No, it's 17.
And so
But
as
it's-
she's
Doesn't she get a +1 because Rev hit her first?
She already had
Yeah.
it.
That
Yeah.
was
Oh, did
with the
you?
+1, yeah.
Oh,
That was
okay,
the-
I see.
That was what made it
My
an
bad.
18. Alright, third and last. Oh. I rolled a 7 on that one, so it's a 19 then.
19 does hit.
Yay!
I was gonna say, I
Must be
was
the
pretty
one.
sure 19 had hit in the past.
Shimone.
10 slashing and 8 fire.
Very nice. Flying through the air, a whirling of swords streaks through. 5 of 6 blade slashes landing as you take her completely by surprise flying through the air like that. You do take 5 points of bludgeoning damage upon your landing, and you kind of land in a roll, ending up next to Winry on this root down below, this gigantic root down below. But she is looking very rough.
Excellent.
That was an incredible turn.
That was
I'll
great.
just turn and just look back up at her. Yield!
No.
Ooh.
You know what?
No,
I'll
I-
give it to you. Make an intimidation check.
Ooh. Shit.
Ooh. Okay.
And actually,
which
before you
dice
roll this,
roll
hold
good?
on. Before you roll this, I'm actually going to give you advantage on this because you just dealt about 90 points of damage in this round. And she is specifically impressed by female strong characters. And
Leader to
therefore,
fire, yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of fit exactly what would cause her to be impressed by.
You're her type.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I picked up. Alright, what do I add to this? I am adding +2. Okay.
Roll good.
First one is only a 2. So,
That's not good.
Okay. Oh, next one's only an 8, so 10.
So you kind of you yell up yield, but unfortunately your voice kind of cracks a little bit as
Cracks.
you say it.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yield. Oh. And while she is impressed, looking down towards you, it's not enough to sway her to end things early. Rev, it is
Jack's
you
up
up
at
next,
least.
though.
And I'm too late to take the shot as she's making that play because she's distracted and stuff.
With the action charge.
So in this case,
Okay.
I'm going to give it to you because I think it's really cool. Normally, I would say no, but in this particular situation, yes, go for it.
I want my sneak attack. Yeah, someone give me
Do
You
it.
got that split sec because they train together.
Exactly,
he
that's what I was
sees
thinking.
The stupid move that Myetharia is about
Oh,
to do
well,
that worked
it's-
out
it-
perfectly.
it might
No.
not Hold up.
Let me think about. Well, first of all, I have an inspiration.
You
so
do?
I could use that. But I'm a stingy guy.
Oh,
think
come
I'm
on.
going
also-
to do.
Do it.
With the
Yeah.
with the consequences of this, though, does he accidentally hit Myetharia as she's flying through the sky because
Oh man, that would have been
he's
really
shooting
good
an
if I'd
arrow
said that
at
at two
beforehand.
flying?
What are you doing, man?
That'd be really good if I'd said that beforehand and said, like, you know, you can take your advantage, but you run the risk if you miss of hitting her instead. It's like a
I think
trade-off,
I have
like
a
called
50
shot kind of thing.
I have a 50-50 chance of hitting if I use precision strike. So I'm gonna do it. Nope.
Okay.
Nope, not enough.
Fortunately, with a 16, it goes sailing wide.
I guess I should use my inspiration. Instead.
I guess technically it's not too late.
Nah, it feels too late. All right.
Because it allows you to re-roll after you know
You
the
problem,
consequences
Ryan,
of it.
not a us problem. So get over it and roll
What?
freaking dice. That it feels too late.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a me. That's a me thing. It's definitely a me thing. Let me see
Sticking his
here.
guns.
Let me see. Really have anything else I can do here? I'm gonna scoot. I'm gonna scoot
You know-
further away.
Just continue running.
Hey.
All right.
You know
all
what
right.
it is?
Right
You
around
got
the
your
corner.
crossbow. You've got your crossbow on her, and you're waiting for Winry to do something. So you're just waiting for the opportunity. And then all of a sudden, Myetharia's just like, "Wah!" And you're like, "Oh my gosh!
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck?"
That's exactly what happened. I was not expecting Myetharia to be there. As even though we have had so much training together, she still can surprise.
She's still a
Rev every
wild
once in a
card.
while. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She's flying. I'm not gonna shoot her with my bow.
Right. Well, Jack, you are conscious again. It is your turn.
I'll stand up. No, but
I wouldn't do
Stand wearily, swaying slightly.
She's almost out.
I
Bro.
really do like the
Yeah,
idea
lean-
that
lean on
my
the rope.
shouting woke him up.
Hey Justin, can I use my bonus action to do a second wind quick? Sorry,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Absolutely.
Doesn't feel too late for that, huh?
Oh.
Oh,
Nothing to do
you
with
and I gotta take her out.
all right. I'm gonna try something. Trick. No, I won't try something tricky.
Tricky.
Yeah, so I'm like leaning over, like I imagine this bridge is like a rope bridge, so I'm like leaning on the rope. I pull out Parallax and I point it at her and I say, yield! And I'm gonna shoot my first static bolt at her. So this bolt of lightning goes flying in her direction. 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Woo!
Yeah.
As lightning, remember that you can... Oh, it's a cantrip though, so never mind.
Not a cantrip, yeah.
Yep.
Unless you let me do it because it's cool. Oh, damn!
Big time damage.
23 lightning damage.
Make a intimidation check. You don't get advantage on it, but you did try to get her to yield.
I'm kind of feminine.
Oh. That was a stealth burn if I've ever
15.
heard one.
Oh man, that was really good. So in her extremely wounded state, a 15 is enough, and she does say, "All right, that is enough dance. I believe it is probably time to talk now."
Good.
She looks down and says, "Quillathe, get up here. We have things to say." She looks towards Bryn, and she kind of, the drow that you had been battling with, she kind of reaches out a hand towards you and says, "Well fought. It was a good match, no?"
I'll wearily shake her hand.
Don't worry, my hands do not have the catch poison. Only my weapons.
What kind of poison is that?
It's Kesh.
Easy to come by?
Only if you have certain saliva.
Oh.
That's nasty.
Okay, well then.
I want to ask more questions,
Is
but I
that
feel like it'd be
your
very
saliva?
invasive. Yeah, that's what I want to ask.
When my spit, it mixes with blood, it creates a poison, and I use it to coat my weapons.
Oh, that is convenient.
Spitty blade.
Come with me.
Oh.
And she kind of comes to the edge here and she begins to climb up. Normally I would make you have a DC check to begin to climb, but with her assistance, she can assist you in finding the easiest ways up. And with the flying girl's help as well, they can all get you upstairs and onto the overarching path here, back onto kind of level playing ground. She
lands
at
on
this point.
She lands on the bridge, and I take a step back.
Fair.
As she lands on the bridge,
she looks towards you,
I'll
kind
say,
of winks and growls a little bit. Rawr.
I recoil a bit, and I go.
You need to make Justin do that about 10 more times tonight.
Well, very warm greetings. We're the protectors of the past, but I guess maybe you knew that, and maybe you know why we're here. At least that's what you implied.
Do not know you specifically, but we do know that sooner or later one would come for the rock.
Okay, well, I'm Jack. That's Bryn. That's Winry. That's Rev. That's Myetharia.
A
Everybody
pleasure.
wave.
You dance well for Sunwalkers.
Thanks. Well,
For what it's worth, I am Quillathe, and this is Yvonnel.
please spell.
I will spell for you once I get to the right channel. Quillathe.
Oh.
Oh my.
Yvonnel.
Quite a name you got there.
With a Y.
And Quillathe is the whip girl.
Whip. Yep. Yvonnel is the dual-bladed sword.
Y-V-O-N.
I think they have cool portraits, so hold on, let me find those for you. It's not the coolest because it's like someone hand drew these, and they are not particularly great artists. But
Hey,
Oh, that's very cool.
not bad. Yeah, I see what you mean.
they're not professional grade art, but they are cool D&D art nonetheless.
Yeah, I like it.
You wanted to test us to see if we were strong enough to fight Rourke?
Somewhat, but also because we are bored. Honestly, there's not much. We could use a little bit of fun.
You guys fight each other just for funsies?
We spar, sure, but we know each other too well. You hear
And
from the
why
back.
would you
It's
just...
no fun to beat you up each time, yes?
And why
Make
would
these
you
two
just let
NPCs
us at Ruach?
We owe him nothing. Just because we assisted in a job does not mean that we owe him anything.
It seemed you had allegiance toward him.
Maybe at one point
You were
in
wrong.
time. But the world, it changes. And as it changes, Ruach does not. Sooner or
If you
later,
don't
this
have-
was going to be a untenable situation.
If you don't have allegiance to him, what are you two still doing here? Isn't there more of the wide world you'd like to experience?
We will at some point, yes. But this is a little dangerous for us right now. This place, it has protection. And therefore, it keeps us from being hunted.
Dangerous
once-
because of...
Perhaps once Ruach is taken down a peg or so, it will be a little less dangerous for us, no?
Dangerous because
You mean-
of who you are? Who you
Because
were
of
born
what we did.
as? Or
Oh.
Because
And
Ruach,
yeah,
What was that?
what did you do?
What did we do? Surely we are infamous at this point in time. We took down the Emperor, the dragon himself.
is he dead?
Well, you can't quite kill one of the immortal blood, but he is as dead as he can be.
And where's the torch?
Ruach holds the torch. So he has done something to it to make it unoperable.
Maybe it should stay that way, huh?
that's
Well.
what I'm thinking too.
It is the choice of that who owns it, no?
Perhaps we have more in common with Ruach than we originally imagined. Do you
Go
know
ahead.
why Ruach initially took the torch?
That's what I was just going to ask.
I mean, what stake does he have in all of this?
Well, I can only speak so much for him, no? I am not Ruach,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know partly it was a job to do, but the other half was it had to do with this power that it has. It was too much for anyone, and between the immortal blood and the torch's power, he would have ruined the world forever. Someone had to take
Yes.
him down.
Was
Just
Ruach
like
paid
I
by
was
someone?
I don't know for sure. We were paid by Ruach, though, if that makes you feel better. We kind of got roped into more than we had bargained for.
And what is Ruach doing now?
Last we knew, he makes his residence around the forge.
The forge?
He's one of the trees, one of the buildings here.
Can you
Would
point
you
us
like me
toward
to
them?
bring up the area map?
Oh, it's I remember where that is. It's like south of here a little bit. It's closer to the entrance, surprisingly.
I'll drag us over to this one.
But we've been told that he's in the
Or 5.
The forge, for what it's worth, yes, is number 5 down here.
But we've been told that he's in
thought-
the
The fallen
Grove
trees.
of Fallen
Fallen
Hollow.
Grove. That's right.
Hmm.
We were told we'd
Well,
find
he-
him in the fallen
Which
Grove.
way is that?
That is, the grove is, and they kind of point in a slightly different direction, 6 back here, is the Grove of Fallen Hollows. It could be. From what I know, he layers at least at the forge. That does not mean that he always spends his time there.
Do you know him to shoot really accurate? I think you said it was a
That's-
black arrow.
That's what I was about to ask.
Yes, he is a renowned
Archer.
archer. Thank you.
A renowned shooter of arrows.
I feel as though as you are mocking me.
How do you say? How do you say? Action.
How you say bow shoots?
Why do you think I have this outrageous French accent?
It's good. Listen, I really like it. Justin.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
really
get
like
it.
it too.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're trying out these voices. I think
And
it's
these
great.
two drow characters are like way more like magnetic for it.
Defined. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I heard something about the poison that you used on your whip.
Yes.
That's your saliva plus blood.
Yes.
What can I pay?
Would
for
you
some
like
of
a
that?
sample?
Yeah. is it just any blood?
It's supposed to be my victims, but it could be anyone's blood. You are my victims, I would say.
You did kind of quite a bit of damage. So I'll
Come
just
here.
go ahead.
Come
I'll
here.
flick a.
No, come here.
Do it.
Sure. I'll walk towards her. I'm gonna flick out
Licks
a.
you on one of the slashes that she infected across, or that her sister, or her. Not sister, her compatriot, inflicted with her sword, and it's kind of like it was bleeding down one of your cheeks or something. She gives it a thorough but singular lick, and then as she does so, she kind of holds out a hand, and she like looks like she's about to spit, basically, like swishing it in her mouth for a second. Holds out a hand, waiting for you to hand her something.
I have a vial,
and
empty vial.
Takes the vial, she just leaks, like spits basically into it, and it's like this black, aggressively black, viscous fluid that comes out of her mouth into the vial. And you can say that you have 1 dosage of Black Kesh, it is called.
Black Kesh.
For this, if you apply this spit to your weapon, it is coated with poison for 1 minute. And any attack that you make with that weapon in that 1 minute requires a DC 14 con save, or they become paralyzed.
Dope.
Cool. Black Kesh. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my inventory.
So
I will send the more.
By the way,
details
as she licks his face, just a quick nervous glance to Bryn, and then.
So we arrived here and we're shot up by Ruark. Then we fight you guys, but you're here just for fun. What's the plan? I mean, you had to know that someone was eventually going to come here, right? Were you just waiting for an opportunity, or?
We were looking for a chance to leave, honestly. We haven't had a great opportunity yet.
So you're gonna come with us, right, to fight him? So you get out of here?
I do not feel like that is the right choice. But we will look forward to the resolution of this, no?
Are there any other of your kind here other than the 3 of you?
No, there is no one else here.
Have you, explored all around?
As much as we can. We've been here for, 6-7 months at this point.
Is there anything super interesting we should check out?
Yeah, you could check out the High House at some point. That is where Ruark's family was from. It could be of interest. But beyond that, the library, the forge, the grove, those are the main high points. No?
You happen
There's
to know why there was
many houses
no
here,
one
but
here.
there's not much here anymore. Why there's no one here?
Yes. I'd heard that this was
you
a
should know
secret
specifically
system.
well. They've been killed.
Ouch.
Well,
This
I
was
have
a home,
heard.
not of Drow Lesti. This was a home of Taranesti.
Yes, there were rumors that some had survived. I'd hoped that was true.
Well, I've heard that some do survive, as I have seen them in the forest before. But that was outside. There is none here.
We were given the directions to this location by a Taranesti named Fane. Do you know her?
I feel like I have met her before, yes. She must be one of the Taranesti from the forest. We have seen them periodically. Not recently, though. Not since, She kind of gestures to the floor nearby.
Floor?
Oh, Sure, I guess. She opens the door. I'm going to bring us back into this, now that we've had our brief look at the overview. She kind of gestures to the door, swings it open, says, you can follow me, I assure you. And she heads inside, and she kind of gestures to the side as she does so, says, watch out, there is a a small trap here, so don't step over here. But she leads you inside, and just on the other side of this kind of central column, as I'll kind of drag everybody inside to make it a little easier. On the other side of this kind of central column back here, she removes a small piece of the floor, and hidden underneath it is what appears to be a lead box, about human size, about, say, coffin size, give or take.
My bad.
Nice. No, that's great. I'm glad that you made it. That's wonderful.
Sorry, I didn't mean to send it. I meant to say.
You're fine. You did great.
So she'll show that, and I'll kind of be like, okay. Is that a person?
Yes, of course. And she removes the lid from it, and she says,
yuck.
Be careful. And within it, inside this lead-lined coffin, is the body of Drakis Coltongue. Its head is removed from its shoulders completely, and in fact is in a separate compartment, as there is a divider between the head and the body. It is, however, in perfect condition, as though it had died just not a minute ago.
Why?
There's got to be some warm up to that.
This.
Wow. That clarifies a lot of things.
Yes, probably. Well, one of the immortal blood cannot die. At least not from weapons. As long as their blood flows, they still live. So the only way to incapacitate them effectively is to separate the head from the heart. So don't allow the blood to connect, and he will stay like this.
So what are you going to do with him once you leave?
Well, that is kind of part of the problem, no?
So outside of like not saying it to them, am I missing something, or is this news that Coltongue's being called of the immortal blood?
I was just about to ask you about that.
Fair enough. So I'll say, this isn't the first time you've mentioned this, but he's of the immortal blood. We've never heard this before. What's the story there?
Mean.
Well, when we were hired, we were told that Drakis had drunk from the blood of the Aquiline heart. Jack, in the back of your mind, you hear a rumble as these words are said. Almost like a growl.
We saw a vision that who found it? That Leska found it, right?
Since we have heard that he has come of this condition, so to speak, it comes with certain benefits. No, one of which is, like I said, you cannot die.
Huh.
Did you not know that Drakis has lived far longer than any half-orc should?
We knew that, but we didn't know it was attributed to the Aquiline heart.
Well, he is not aging. His blood does not allow him to. The blood is strong enough that if we would connect his head back to his shoulders, take out this divider, he would just rise up.
So the blood of the Aquiline heart is still in him, in theory.
It flows within his veins, yes, sure.
What if you drain his blood?
If you fully drained his blood, it could work, potentially. I feel like the easiest solution was remove the head, but it's up to you.
I'll kind of glance at Jack because of what he just said, and then to the women again. You're inferring that his blood has some magical properties.
Oh, not his. No. It does not transfer,
Right.
no. You must drink it from the
Good.
source.
Gross.
Believe me. You kind of see a little bit of a blush.
Oh! Oh.
There may have been moments.
Oh my gosh! When you're
I
bored,
mean,
you better for
because you
7
bladed
months.
me.
Might as well give it a shot.
Had to try.
Fair.
And I had to make the black cash somehow, no?
As when she says that and that part of the conversation happens, is it pretty clear how this compartment was open?
The coffin? Yes. It is a simple coffin.
And where it was hidden?
Yep.
Okay.
You could definitely perform this action yourself if you needed to again.
Well, if he's drunk of the Aquean heart, bet is that Laska has as well. So at least it's good information that we have now.
I guess my question still sort of stands. What's the plan? Were you guys just hoping to stay here until you found a solution to the cold tongue problem? Is Ruar keeping you here?
Well, we knew that we would be being hunted after this, no? And so we tried to hide as much as we could. But it's getting awfully boring. And honestly, we were getting close to leaving.
Okay.
Sure, Leska's been looking for them.
It's hard to leave, yes. There's eyes, I would imagine, that are searching for. Not just the item, but also for us.
Indeed.
And you hold no allegiance to Ruark at this time?
No, it was just a job.
Oh,
However, I hold no
interesting.
malice against him either.
Sure.
I say if there's nothing else to be gleaned from this, that we... For that glade that you were being shot from.
Well, I could at least use a bit of a rest.
Rest, yes, rest. That's...
Yeah. I
I'm
forgot
with
him at
you
one
there.
point.
And the plan is just to keep him like this indefinitely, or
Well, we were thinking about leaving. And at that point, I guess you would be the ones who know about him.
I mean, could we take him back to Sequin somehow? They don't care enough
He
to buy
doesn't
him.
need to breathe. Can we fit him in the bag of holding?
I mean,
There's one
Can I
toilet.
Wait,
please put Dracus Cold Tongue in the bag
Wait.
of holding inventory?
Jack, do you have a spell that makes things smaller?
Well,
Because
Is
we
it
could
just
make
people?
them little and then put them in the bag.
It's a little cold
not
The
with any.
Emperor of Regasia.
It might fit. 2 foot by 2 foot.
Not with any permanence. He would just.
We could just shove them in there. But then when you go to get him out, you have to say Coltongue's head or Coltongue's body.
No, just
Right.
a coffin.
Not all of them.
Just a coffin.
Oh, the coffin itself is probably too big to fit. Coffins are a little
Oh,
bigger than
okay.
2 feet in horizontal. In
Okay.
fact, I think it's
Um,
really dicey on trying to get someone's shoulders through a 2-foot bag. Like a
I mean,
well-built
I'm
warrior.
just gonna go ahead and say I don't think it works because my bag of holding is a pocket in my coat. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to jam a body into my coat
Your
pocket, which sounds
pocket's not
fun.
that big?
I mean, it's big, but well, what time of day is it?
Underground.
doesn't matter. It's like dim
So-
light all the time, right?
Yes. It's really basically impossible to tell time here.
Okay, how tired are we?
It's like middle of your day, give or take, we'll say.
So potentially
I
not
mean-
that
Actually, it's
tired.
probably later than that. You guys had to... No, you got there, you
We
started
had to
in the morning.
restart once
You
or
started in the
twice.
morning, yeah.
You took a rest.
So it's probably like midday, give or take.
I mean, we may, even though there's more to this day, we might just want to rest. I mean, if Ruark's anything like you two, you guys kick the butt.
On that, any tips? Any tips for dealing with him?
Well,
vocally
Ruark
or
is
physically?
he's well prepared. First of all, he's been here for a long time. You are fighting on his home turf, after all. He is very tricksy, and he has his sword. I would be very careful about this sword, as he can not only drain the essence of someone, but he can also summon it back.
Drain
I
the
am a
essence.
vampire. I'm a vampire.
We're screwed. Wonderful.
No, not that I'd quite say that, but it will be difficult at least.
You would say we dance pretty well then, huh?
You do. Especially
Dance
as
well.
a group of 5, you dance very well.
Dance well
Yeah,
enough to keep toe-to-toe with Ruark.
If you can square him up toe-to-toe, absolutely. The hard part would be getting him into a situation where he must fight you face-to-face.
That's good advice. I literally, so talk strategy for a second. I literally have no hit dice.
Yeah, I think we used it.
I don't have many.
Y'all
And I'm
got
hurt.
spell levels that you can spend on healing at some point in time.
I have some healing potions.
Spell levels that we can spend on healing.
Bryn has healing.
Oh, like.
But so.
But then we'd be going in healed, but we'd use up all of our spells to get up to.
Yeah, I'd be tapped.
You guys.
Yeah.
I have 3 healing potions.
So now it's a good time to ask if we could maybe stay with them tonight. Can we stay with you, please?
But we also don't want to put you in danger, or if we can't stay with you, is there a place we could go that maybe...
Listen, you
he
guys
wouldn't
could try to
necessarily
sleep here
go
if
to?
you would like to, but I believe the time for us is at an end. With your
I have a
arrival,
suggestion.
I think it is time for us to leave.
Where we go?
Yeah.
Out of here. To the wild blue yonder, no?
Well, we wish you luck.
As do we. Honestly. Ruark is kind of a pain.
Well, if you make your way to a major city of any kind, if you happen to see a elf with dark hair and dark goatee, kind of haughty, feel free to, mess him up in some way. Nut shot or two, challenge him to dance, and then break his nose. Just thoughts.
Are you referring to Gil? You still...
Does he dance well?
He's pretty light on his feet.
Well, I'll keep it in mind if we run into him. I'm always looking for fun.
If we have any questions, is it okay if I contact you? First time I asked permission.
Your number, please.
I do not mind. I do not mind if you need to hear from us.
Is Ruark one who can be reasoned with, or are we going to be walking into a fight no matter what?
I think you would have a hard time convincing him.
Even just talking
Ruark
with him?
is quite a zealot in his own mind.
Well, we don't necessarily hold the coal tongue thing against him. I mean, his stance on people desiring too much power resonates with at least some of us.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty into this whole Coltung situation.
I am too.
But it's just sort of the vacuum that's been created that needs solved now.
Well,
maybe he'd be okay with someone who's not immortal using the torch.
Well, but it's tricky, right? Because we want to use the torch to stop Leska from gaining more power, but by us using the torch, we would then gain that power. He doesn't really have a tenable philosophical stance right now, but if he's not going to talk, it doesn't really matter.
Part of me doesn't want to even take the torch from him.
As far as we know, he doesn't believe that there is any good anymore in this world.
Oh, we'll just have to prove him wrong.
By beating the shit out of him.
Woo!
Well, thanks for not killing those of us that you had the opportunity to.
Yeah, it
was a good dance.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, Bryn's sitting the whole time.
You've got like a tissue dabbing at your split lip.
Well, there are some beds upstairs. Feel free to avail yourselves of them if you would like.
Well, can you put us back on the map, Justin?
The bigger map?
Trying to go up.
The overworld map.
Oh, if you want to go up the stairs, I can drag you over there if you'd like. You can see the
I guess we
upstairs.
at least go up there for now, yeah. If not for a long rest, then for a short one.
So there are, of course, rooms down here, if you would like. Most of them pretty basic, pretty empty. And then upstairs, there's a couple of bedrooms and another kind of open room here with a table. This looks like a house, effectively. A house that probably was for a small family of like 4, give or take.
Excuse me. I guess I can ask them. Is there a place that you can think of near here and maybe not close to where Ruark is that would be open ground? Someplace where there would be no cover for a good little while?
There is no real open ground here. It is all forest. But beyond the grove itself, I'm dragging everyone, sorry. The grove is the most open area, I guess, I would say. It's kind of a garden where their dead were buried.
Go sleep in a graveyard?
Doesn't matter where we sleep because I've got the apartment.
Well, my thought is if we find someplace open, then that at least keeps all of us on an even playing field if he does try to jump us. Whereas if we are anywhere, he might have advantage on close quarters, on using altitude, etc. But also, we were kind of over in the Grove area when we got shot at, so I wonder if their information is incorrect and he's not at the Forge. And he's actually over at the Grove like we were told.
I think the Forge is like where he eats and sleeps and does that stuff. It's not like he just stays there the whole time. He walks.
If it's a grave, then I'm wondering if his mother is technically buried there. That's why he stays there in that area.
Well, I guess if there's no open ground, then the second floor of this place is something.
And
I guess we could just...
It is boarded up, and I feel like we do have ways to probably trap it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, I can set an alarm on the door.
Or we could just sleep in the hut on the second floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We could push all the beds together, just make it a big bed.
Yeah, can we have a bed, please?
Do that and take a
Gosh
longer.
dang it, why don't you guys listen to my podcast? There's a joke in one of them where anytime someone says a bed, they go, one big bed. So they all sleep together. Anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Quillathe and Yvonnel?
Yvonnel.
Did I get the pronunciation there correct?
Yvonnel.
No, but that's okay.
It was a pleasure to meet you, and I wish both of you many adventures outside of this place.
You as well. I wish you success in your hunt.
We will need it.
And at that, they kind of take a few moments for a quick breather, and then they are on their way out the door, ready to go.
Deuce.
Cold Tongue's head. That can fit in your bag of holding, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, at least if we separate the two, the body and the head, then there's no further way.
No one's bringing Cold Tongue back without going through us.
I think that's a great idea.
Well thought out.
I will, using Mage Hand.
You're not gonna touch this and disembodied his head.
Nah, I'm good.
Decapitated. Okay. Icky. It's a little icky.
It's pretty icky. I don't want my thingy wingies to touch it.
I have some experience with decapitated heads, so I'll
You do.
pick it up and I'll shoot it. I'll shoot it into
like a basketball.
Yeah, like a basketball. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
And his chest is the back.
But I'll pick it up by the scruff of its head and the neck with its hair and just open up, buddy.
Ew.
That's you.
I open my coat, but then I use Mage Hand to grab the pocket to open it up, so my other hand can be far away.
I'll drop it in.
As I add Head of Dracus Cold Tongue into my inventory.
Perfect.
The coolest thing I've done in this whole game.
I'm glad that the bag of holding is magic and the blood doesn't get on everything else inside of it.
Well, I assume it's not like gushing.
Yeah, I don't think it's like dripping
not,
or
nope.
anything.
Oh, good. Okay. Still nasty.
Head of
Poop face.
Dracus. No.
In the back of your mind, Jack, you hear a voice. And it says, "This power, it was meant for me. Mine to dole out.
Shh. Yes. Yeah, I got you, buddy.
They drain us. They drink from me. They do not deserve it."
I'll respond solemnly in my mind. No, they don't.
This is why I need you. You are my hands. You will bring an end to this.
I will.
With a low growl once more. It kind of fades back.
I think I put out more like, usually when I'm talking to Parallax, I'm like a little goofy. I think in that response, I'm very like solemn and serious.
With a low growl, it kind of fades back to the back recesses of your mind, no longer active.
Should we go snoozle?
The rest is in order.
Yeah, I need the rest.
Oh, we can... You know what we can do? Oh, I'm so excited, I remembered. Yep, we can have a nice rest, and I can use a spell scroll to cast Hero's Feast.
Oh, smart!
Nice.
That's a
What's-
great
what's
idea
you
in the
cooking?
morning.
Oh, you know. I
You
don't
need to
know.
throw it in Ryan's face and be like, a grilled cheese.
I cook for you guys every night.
So-
you don't like it. You all want different things.
So, Becca, for context, when Ryan played game in our previous campaign, whenever he would do Heroes Feast, he would come up with like exactly what he was cooking.
Ornate,
And it was
meals
always-
as much as possible.
It was very bougie all the time.
Yeah, like
Hey, you know?
like
Quinoa came up
lobster,
once.
Wow.
Quinoa, yes. There was some quinoa, wagyu beef. Although I don't know what the like fantasy equivalent of wagyu was that I came up with. I'm sure I had a
Really,
fantasy
really well-bred cows.
some sort of like shrimp deal, but it was like a mantis shrimp, like a I can't remember the D&D. Like I had like D&D fantasy equivalent for all of them. Let me see what was mine.
It's still pretty cool.
Well, versus, okay, so I'll flip what I said around. As a mom, I'll have a good mom night and be like, okay, what do you want for dinner? What do you want for dinner?
We all get exactly what we want.
Yes.
Unfortunately for you all, you can take a long rest within the Grand Manor here, and you are able to successfully take a little while, heal up, and snooze.
When Becca,
Yes.
when we do
What?
watches, one of us transes and the other one stays up, right? And then we switch.
Yeah, I go first,
Okay, that's fine.
generally.
I will find a corner of the, like, I don't know, the dome, and I want to
Corner
make sure
is
that
the-
Myetharia's back is to me, and I will, I'll get out my spell book, and I imagine there's a time when, oh wait, I guess I would be transing at that time while she's on watch. That's
Yep.
right. Okay, so I'm going to go into a trance while she's on her watch. And then after, like, I imagine when you're on watch, even though elves don't sleep, I still imagine there's a time when, like, the monotony of just, like, sitting there and doing nothing sets in. So while I'm transing, I'm watching over my, like, shoulder to see, like, her shoulders droop, like she's getting a little more relaxed into her watch. And as soon as I see that,
I mean, at
I gotta
some
look
point,
at
I'm going to
the-
be getting up and like walking around to like listen and everything. But sure, we can say for your role play that I sit down at some point.
but you're not walking
No.
around for 4 hours straight.
No, that's why I'm saying I would, I would sit down. I'm really scared.
When she gets up to walk around, as she just said, I'm going to polymorph into a fly, and I'm going to buzz down to the first floor.
Okay. Make a stealth check as a fly. Myetharia, make a perception check.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean, your body's
Stealth
going to
check
be
as a
gone.
fly?
Like,
And I'm.
She
I'm
said
being
she was
watchful.
up and walking around. She's not
I'm
going to be
being
like in the
watchful
dome,
anyway.
right?
Being
I'm not going to
watchful
say that she
anyways,
will
'cause
necessarily
I'm on my
notice that you are a fly and flying away, but she very well could notice that your body is gone.
You need to do the thing where you put the pillows and the blanket.
+2. A black fly, +2 for your dex.
Oh, you do have a stealth
Black
+4.
fly.
24.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
+7 on perception.
you're
so-
watching for a fly?
No, but
I'm
she's
watching
been
for
See
any-
your
watching.
body be gone.
Yeah,
So
you don't know
what I
that Jack has turned
understand
into a
is
fly, but she recognizes after about 10 seconds that Jack's body is gone.
That's fair. But she did say that she walks around, right? I don't imagine you walk around in the dome, right? You would go outside of it to walk around the room to like check the perimeter.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
I
sure.
would wait
That is dangerous.
until you
I will
were.
let you know.
Then I will say Justin can say when I finally realize, because I'm not staying outside of the dome entirely.
Sure, that's fine.
Like, I'll come out and walk around and listen and pay attention and see if I can hear anything, and then go back in and sit for a bit. And I do sit and you can decide.
I'll still roll. That's fine.
Go with what you want, and we'll see. Myetharia, you can jump in at some point if you feel like things are happening too much. So just go ahead.
If I hear Colton rising from the dead downstairs, yes, I'd jump in. Regardless of it being metagaming or not. I don't know.
We'll find out. Let's see what Jack's up to first.
Yeah.
I'm going to, as a fly, find a window or something, go out the window, back into the front door. I'm going to stand over I'm going to buzz over to where Colton was being held. And I want to, as silently as I can, I want to set up the ritual for my dome.
Okay.
Because I can do the, I can't remember what the spell is called, because you would just call it dome.
Tiny hut.
So I guess now would be a good time for me to roll a stealth check to like set that up, hopefully quietly.
Yes, I think this would be your stealth then against Myetharia's perception.
Yeah.
But you have a plus, I would say, what is it, through stone or through wood? We'll give you a +5 to your stealth because of it being on a different level.
Okay.
Because she'd have to hear you through the floor effectively.
I'm also going to cast Enhance Ability on myself and give myself Cat's Grace.
Is that
and then when I do it, I'm like, ooh, this
verbal?
feels very nice. Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Alright.
Yeah, it is. Alright, so never mind. Okay. I'm just going to roll. I'm not going to do Enhance Ability. That is verbal.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 20
So
for a
25.
27 total.
Myetharia does not hear you down below, as you are very quietly setting up the ritual yourself. I think it's fair, though, that in the 10 minutes it takes you to cast this ritual, that Myetharia would in fact notice that you are missing at some point during this time.
Right.
Okay, do I complete the ritual or no?
That's her. What do you do if you notice that Jack is missing? Do you do anything, or do you think, Jack's doing something?
Myetharia's overprotective of him. He knows that. We all know that. At the very least, she's gonna look around upstairs. If she doesn't see him, then she'll send a message to him.
Okay.
Jack, where are you? Do I need to be worried?
I had to pee.
Can he
I'll be
reply
back
the
in
message while he's concentrating on the spell, while he's setting it
I
up?
would say yes.
It's not,
fine.
yeah, I'm like laying out
He's doing it
components
as a
and
ritual,
stuff.
But you're definitely not peeing.
Yeah, but she can't hear him. I could allow an insight against deception, but I would give Jack a hefty bonus to his deception.
Because it makes complete sense.
I'll at least take it, because if he's gone for like another 5 minutes, I would...
Jack, what is your natural deception? Like, what's your modifier on it?
Well, it was a lot better. 2.
Okay. So I'm going to give you, as though you rolled a 10 and then had a 10 bonus, so 22. Myetharia, if you can beat a 22 on insight, you can note that he is withholding information.
Alright, I have a +7. I rolled a 19.
So you don't know what he's withholding, but you can tell he's being a little secretive at least.
It's a poo, not a pee.
I was going to say, I'm
He's taking a huge poo.
Oh!
And it's a loud one.
It's kind of that moment where you're like, they're not telling me the whole truth, but should I press this? And that's up to you.
at least. Oh.
You know he's within message range, so he can't be that far away.
He can't be that far away. I feel like I want to roll for this, but I don't want to leave it up to chance either, because I feel like this is an actual decision I should make. I'll start walking down the stairs. Just to... I'll start walking down the stairs. Not in like a rush or anything, but
he's not inside.
Exactly. Like, so I'm not really paying attention, but I'm like kind of starting to walk downstairs because something's off. He might be telling the truth. I might just be reading too much into it, but
you come down the stairs then, most of the way through Jack's setting up of this ritual. And you recognize the ritual because you've seen Bryn cast it many times. You know what he is doing. And Jack, I think it's very fair that you would have seen her come down the stairs also. So, like, this place is not big.
How far into the ritual would you say that I am?
8 of 10 minutes. We'll say. Enough time that if she wants to interrupt, she can talk to you, but not
I imagine long. Like I'm setting up like a stick or something and I hear like a creak on the stairs and I'm like...
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I got done peeing. I just wanted a little more privacy, you know?
Want to tell me what you're doing next to the body of Coltung?
What you doing, buddy?
She's just kind of standing there. So for now, she's just kind of standing there.
I'm gonna point Parallax at her and cast Polymorph on her.
Ooh, okay, let's go.
What?
I'm gonna turn her into a fly.
Let's see that saving throw.
It's a Wisdom saving throw of 18.
Wisdom. Okay, I have a +8.
Yeah, I was gonna end the session, but boy, this is turning out to be
saucy.
Knew there was more to you. Okay.
I don't know what he's doing.
I'm not with him.
14?
Yeah.
You turn into a fly, and I say, I'll explain after, but you're gonna just have to trust me. And I'm gonna finish.
Buzz into the circle.
Yeah, I figured you would. That's fine. Buzz into it.
She's just sitting like right there.
Going by my ear, trying to distract me.
I buzz by the edge and try to like kick some of his components out of the way, so it's like
you try to fly out my nose or something to get me to freak out.
Well, fortunately, with the ritual spell, it's mostly about taking the time to do it. It does not require concentration entirely, and therefore, after the requisite couple of minutes with the fly buzzing around, Jack, you are able to finish your ritual.
And I've got 1 hour
angry
on
fly
polymorph.
Buzzes in your face. Yep.
I'm gonna open up the trapdoor.
Oh, I should have used my Indomitable.
I almost offered it, but then I didn't want to.
Yeah, thanks, DM. I could have re-rolled it. Oh well.
I'm going to open the coffin. I'm going to step inside. I'm going to summon Parallax.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, I don't know if this will do anything, but this is rightfully yours. And I'm going to stab Parallax into Coltung's heart.
What'll work?
They didn't know that one of us has a piece of the Aquiline heart with them.
You stab into the body, and as you do, you feel satisfaction from behind, like in your mind. I would give you inspiration for this, but I believe you still have it.
Oh, I definitely don't.
Oh, did you spend
it? I think in the tunnels. Yeah. I want to say.
Then you will get inspiration from this action, as Parallax deeply approves of what you are doing here. You stab into the body, It doesn't bleed, strangely enough. Nothing seems to happen, but the body rents open and then knits itself closed again, almost immediately upon the sword's removal. It says, in your mind, Parallax says, "You have the right idea. You do. I do like what you're doing here. My blood is not so easily removed, unfortunately. They have done what they can here. The body is a husk. But I can tell you this. There's more wrong here than just the head. This body has no soul. It lives, but it has nothing inside. Even if you connected the head, nothing would happen without the soul."
Can you tell where the soul is?
I cannot. Brian, you said something, but your mic did not activate to hear it.
It's soul tapped.
It's soul tapped.
He was soul tapped.
Maybe.
Has been
possible.
forcefully removed from his body.
Oh shit! He's been soul tapped. That's right.
Well, I'm gonna still have my hand on Parallax, and then I'll just kind of like wiggle him a little bit and be like, "Well, I mean, do you want to like drink his blood or anything? Like, I feel like you could get something out of this."
I wish I could. I wish that I could. I need my body returned. But that is where you come in. That is what our partnership is. You know this, don't you? Deep down, you must have sensed it. We are a team. You are my body. And in the end, I will provide you with life and power to make the world together.
The voice, the music, you're making Parallax sound real
Pretty creepy.
I hope that my actions here have proven my dedication to this.
I can sense. I know that you are. You're trying. I'll give you what I can. Know that you have my approval.
I feel like that's a really good spot to leave it because I don't want to deal with Myetharia yelling at me right now. So,
hey, says she'd yell at you.
You swat the fly and run upstairs back in.
I think it could be a fun place to start the next session.
That's good. I think that sounds like a great time. And so I think we will end it, and that will be the end of tonight's session.